Hi, when you think about dealing with customers, dealers, and people that we do business with day in and day out, there's only a few basic things that seem to kind of come up over and over in the research and the practice and customer service surveys and so forth. I've come up with 10. I'm going to share them with you today. Number one, be a good listener. And we hear that, don't we? So take time to identify your dealer's needs by asking a few more questions before you solve. Listen to their words, their tone, picture their body language if it's all on the phone, and more importantly, how they feel. So just be aware of making assumptions. Sometimes we are intuitively jumping to a solution because we've done it so many times. So keep listening, undivided attention. Number two, identify and anticipate needs a little bit. Customers don't buy products and services. They usually buy either a good feeling about something or a solution. In your case, oftentimes solutions to a problem. So most customers' needs we know are emotional, not so much logical. You already know that. The more you know your customers, the better you can become at anticipating. So communicate regularly, be aware of the problems, and maybe anticipate a little bit. Number three, make customers feel important. And appreciate it. Say thank you. Treat them as individuals whenever you can, and always use their name. And find ways to compliment if you can. But be sincere. People value sincerity for sure. But think about ways to generate some good feelings about the times they call you and perhaps have a problem. Sometimes your customers, your dealers are sensitive, aren't they? So thank them every chance you get. So the next one is called understanding. It's crucial, understanding. Help customers understand your systems, especially your new dealers. Your organization has a lot of systems, don't they? But if customers don't understand them, they can get confused, and sometimes impatient, sometimes angry. So gently teach. Take time to explain a little bit without making an excuse. So the next is called appreciate the power of yes. Always look for ways to say yes when they have a request. If it's reasonable, tell them you can do it. Figure out afterward how you're going to do it. Look for ways to make doing business with you easy. Here's another. Know how to apologize. You can apologize without taking all the blame. Maybe it was somebody else's issue. Sometimes that happens. The customer may not always be right, but they have to feel like they do win once in a while. So deal with problems as fast as you can. You know this. And let them know what you've done and when you're going to do it, and follow up when you can when there's something still pending. Make it simple for customers to raise an issue. I almost like to say, thanks for letting me know there's an issue, or in some ways you value their complaint so you can fix or you can repair. As much as we dislike it, it gives us a little bit of a chance to improve too. If they're having a bad day, go out of your way to make them feel a little better. Here's another tip. Give more than expected. What's that mean? Since the future of most of our business lies in keeping our dealers happy, let's think of ways to elevate yourself. Consider what can you give them that they can't get elsewhere, or what can you do to follow up and thank them when they've done something or made a purchase, helped you solve a problem. What can you give your dealers that's totally unexpected? Something to think about, right? And when you can, get regular feedback. I always like to see people encourage and welcome suggestions. Ask for feedback. How did it go? How could we do better? What can I do to better serve you? Sometimes it's difficult and a little scary to ask those questions, but when you ask, listen carefully to what they say. And I always say, check back. I love it when my car dealer checks back to see how my car's doing after I've been there for a day. Don't you? So a little bit of constructive criticism can go a long way if you're welcome to it. So those are just a few of the things I think are important. Treating customers and employees well is equally important. So on both sides of that fence, it's important that we feel good and that we all feel valued. See you next time.